Okay, are you ready? Our final speaker.
Yeah.
Your next speaker is deeply inspired by the foods and practices that have supported health and longevity in traditional cultures for generations. She is the founder of Apotheke, an artisan herb company rooted in the intention of preserving and sharing herbal culinary traditions. Tonight, she's here to offer a new definition of health and a refreshing approach to wellness, one that celebrates real nourishment and a connection to joy, nature, and the innate wisdom of our bodies. Please welcome Vivian Safaris.
Oops, wrong way. Okay. Your body, each of your bodies, is a miracle. You are truly miraculous, really. The next time you find yourself wanting to criticize your body, think about all the thousands of things that go right every single moment of your entire life just to keep you alive. Your body takes care of all those details, and you don't even have to think about it. So in that context, how much do the details of its shape actually matter? Think of what it's taking care of for you every moment of your life. Regardless of your age, it's time for all of us to shift our measure of what real health is, away from how you look towards how you are feeling. So today I'm promising a joyful path to vibrant health. But what is vibrant health? What does that even mean? I'll tell you what it's not. It's not being in your 40s and beyond and trying to look like you are 20, not or 30, but 20. It's not battling your biology. It's not deprivation, guilt, restriction, obsession over calorie counting and food math and protein grams. And it's certainly not feeling stressed, exhausted, depleted, inadequate, and thinking that if you just continue to diet and exercise your way through it, you'll get out of it. It's not any of those things. And by the way, just to take it off the table, it has nothing to do with being thin or skinny. That has nothing to do with real health. So what is vibrant health? Vibrant health is feeling energized, activated, inspired to create a life that you love. It's having the energy to do the things you want in life, to create meaningful relationships, to nurture meaningful relationships, to pursue work that is in alignment with your values, to support the people that you love, just to be present in your life, to bring whatever magic each of you has inside of you into fruition in this world. That is what vibrant health is. It's also feeling safe in your body, comfortable in your skin. It's knowing that you can trust your body's intuition, embracing your biology rather than battling it. Doesn't that feel so much better? It's like a big exhale. There are 3 small shifts that will get you there. And none of these shifts is another program, diet or exercise trend, coach, anything like that. So the first step on the path to vibrant health is real nourishment. At this point in your life, and really regardless of what point you are in your life, you can no longer get by on chasing trends and throwing extremes at your body. And for those of you in the room that are younger, you may think you're getting by, but it will catch up to you. Real nourishment has to be the foundation to everything. And you can absolutely trust your body to guide you to optimal health. Does that sound too good to be true? It kind of is. There's a caveat. I didn't finish the sentence. You can absolutely guide your body or trust your body to guide you to optimal health if you are giving it inputs that it understands. So we are all natural beings with rhythms and cycles that mirror the natural world around us. And our bodies were designed thousands of years ago when we had no choice but to completely interact and coexist with nature. This is what our biology still understands. So when we eat real food, our bodies know what to do with it. We're giving it inputs, it understands, so it cooperates. Remember, your body is rooting for your survival. Its sole purpose, day in and day out, is to keep you alive. It may not feel like it, but it is your biggest fan and your biggest cheerleader. It is not working against you. If it feels like it's working against you, it may just be confused. So communicating in the same language is the first reason why real nourishment and real food is key. The second is just super boring. It's that real food is what your body actually needs. That's just it. There's no getting around it. We have ancient bodies that happen to be living modern lives. So we haven't caught up with what science has created. And science is good, and it will get better, but it will never, ever, ever replicate what nature provides. So we will always thrive on what is real. No getting around it. So what is real food? There's lots of definitions. I would say food that is prepared by you or someone you know, using whole, unprocessed, real, natural ingredients. Food that your ancestors would recognize as food. Does that mean you have to prepare every single meal you eat for the rest of your life? Are we all committing to that here tonight? No, of course not. It's totally unrealistic. But there really is no getting around the fact that you have to stay connected to the preparation of your food, especially if you are just starting on this journey and are still trying to establish or reestablish a trust and a baseline with your body. So 3 actionable steps to get you there. Number 1, you can simplify your definition of what a meal is, because we can all just do things. We can just make things work for our lives the way we want to. So for me, that means like a meal, a dinner can be a really good piece of sourdough and some good cheese and some fruit, and I can call that a meal even though it's not a traditional dinner. In order to do that, you need step 2. You need to get prepared and organized and bring real ingredients into your home. If budget is an issue or time is an issue, think ahead. Plan for things, to have things in your home that are delicious and nourishing and convenient that you actually like. And start to think about your food in terms of the price per nutrient over the price per unit. We think processed food is cheaper and that's why we buy it. It's absolutely not cheaper, not only from a dollar perspective, but also it'll cost you in other ways. The third step, which is probably your most important, is to shift your perspective on preparing food. You get to prepare your meals rather than you have to prepare your meals. It's not a chore that can be outsourced. Preparing our meals is a sacred ritual. Grocery shopping, stick with me, is magic. It's like alchemy. It's going around and gathering ingredients and raw materials that are actually the building blocks for your cells and your body. You are building yourself from the inside out. This is not a chore. This is sacred. It's a privilege. So we need to start elevating our food preparation and our meals to that elevated, sacred ritual of self-care for us and for our families. So with nourishment as the foundation, the next essential piece to vibrant health is joy. The messaging that we have all been sold by diet culture, eat to live, don't live to eat. Does that sound familiar? Don't eat emotionally. Food is not love. I can't tell you how much I hate that. It's just like, it's so awful. I don't know who needs to hear this, but eating is a biological need that we all share. So feeling guilty about being hungry is as ridiculous as feeling guilty about needing to use a bathroom. They're biological needs. So we need to shift our perspective on that. In the first moment of our lives, we establish a sense of safety in the world through both nourishment and love simultaneously. And they can never be separated. Food is love. Food is joy. Food is connection. And joy is essential to vibrant health. We get these one bodies to live this one life. What is the point of all the work in taking care of these bodies if we are not enjoying our lives? There's no point to it. But here's where food and joy get really interesting. Studies have shown that the way you feel about the meal that you're eating and the way you feel as you're eating it is going to affect the uptake of nutrients that you get from that meal. Meaning that there is an alchemy between the food itself and how your body receives it. It's not just calories in and calories out. That does not exist. So if you make everything from selecting your ingredients to preparing your food to who you're eating with and where you're eating it in the best way that you can, it's not going to be perfect. If you can elevate all of that to a sacred ritual, that it offers unlimited opportunity for joy. And you can tap into that in really little ways every single day. The third piece on the path to vibrant health is beauty, which is really just a mindfulness practice. It's noticing the beauty around you. When you are seeking beauty in your life in small ways every single day, it not only changes how you eat, it changes how you feel, of course. It changes how you move. It changes how you live. It changes how you relate to people around you. And I just think that collectively as human beings, we're really hungry for beauty right now. Our eyes are like craving beautiful things. Beauty fills you up so that you're no longer craving those cheap dopamine fixes, junk food, mindless scrolling, filling your home with junk that you don't need. You don't have to raise your hand, but answer privately in your head. Who has found themselves at a Winners or a HomeSense or some like big box store mindlessly buying something you absolutely don't need to feed something inside of you that you don't even know is missing? And entire industries are created on satisfying those cheap dopamine cravings for us in a way that makes it feel okay. So when you surround yourself with beauty in your food and in your environment, your choices naturally become more nourishing. Think about food. Real food is beautiful. Natural food is beautiful. Seasonal food is beautiful. Traditional foods are beautiful. Food nourishes you and in more ways than just nutrients. It satisfies your senses, all your senses. And when you're actively shining your awareness of the beauty of the food that you are consuming, you eat more mindfully. Processed food does not satisfy the senses in the same way. It's dead energy. It's more numbing than it is nourishing. So how many times have you eaten something that's more numbing than nourishing? And then there's your environment, which includes how you present yourself to the world, how you adorn yourself. Your body mirrors your surroundings, and you will make better food choices in a tidy space, in fresh air, in natural light, in an environment that is aesthetically pleasing to you personally, because your nervous system can regulate in an environment like that. In the same vein, what you wear matters. What you put on that skin of that one body that you get for this one life, touching your skin, is important. Real, natural fabrics are beautiful. And the frequency that they resonate at as they touch your skin is higher. You don't need perfection. I'm not saying this to make you start thinking about all the things that you're not doing. All you need is a little bit of intention. So if you just start to intentionally create an environment that feels good to be in, you'll naturally start making more intentional and more elevated choices. And you'll start to crave experiences that start to support your highest vibration. Seeking beauty allows you to tap into mindfulness, to tap into gratitude, and to tap into fulfillment. So this is just a small introduction to how real nourishment, joy, and beauty can lead you to vibrant health. And there is no shortcut. There is no topical treatment. There is no procedure. There is no amount of money that you can throw at your body to replicate that. It is an energy that comes from within you when you're truly nourished. It's a vitality in your tissues. It cannot be replicated. The fact that this can be the path to real health makes me even more grateful and even more in awe of the miracle of each of our bodies. Isn't that amazing? Nourishment on every level, joy and beauty, is everywhere around you. It is actually each of your natural state. You just have to open your eyes to it. So I'll leave you tonight with just one little simple invitation, just to think about, how can I invite a little bit more real nourishment, joy, and beauty, or just become a little bit more aware of it into my life. Thank you.